now at item 20, the farewells, and I call on the Archbishop of Canterbury, please.
Justin Welby, Canterbury 001. Today we are saying farewell to Tim Dakin, who retired as Bishop of Winchester on the 7th of February. It is well known that the past years have not been easy and have been filled with much pain and distress for the diocese and for Tim and Sally. There have been developments in the diocese as it has addressed the challenges of church growth and social engagement in our secular context. Today, it is therefore right that we say farewell to Tim and thank him for his contribution to mission and ministry in the Church of England and the Anglican Communion over very many years. Wherever Tim has served, he has been clear about focusing on what he believed were the priorities and aiming to respond to what he understood God was calling him to do. Tim is someone who has loved God's worldwide church and has always drawn our attention to world Christianity, excuse me, and reminded us that the church is a global community. Prior to being Bishop of Winchester, Tim led CMS and was a member of the Inter-Anglican Commission of Mission and Evangelism and the Church of England's Board of Mission and Public Affairs and its Partnership for World Mission. Before that, he did important work with the Church Army as principal of Carlisle College in Kenya, where he was also a member of the Provincial Synod and the Provincial Board of Theological Education. As well as being Bishop of Winchester, Tim also contributed extensively in the further and higher education world and was part of the team that put together the strategy on education for the Church of England. He was a part of the group of bishops who worked on living in love and faith. He has been a member of the Faith and Order Commission and a significant contributor to much of the thinking on that body, especially on missional ecclesiology. As an Episcopal member of the Advisory Council for Religious Communities, Tim also supported the work on the new canons that gave renewed recognition to the place of religious communities in the life of the Church. Thank you. Sally has supported Tim throughout his ministry and has also exercised a ministry as a priest herself. In Winchester, she was spirituality advisor, enabling others in their own spirituality and supporting the Spiritual Directors Network. And so we pray for Tim and Sally as they now settle into life in Plymouth. This last season has been painful for Tim, for Sally, for many others. But as we say farewell, I am reminded of God's promise in Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 22 and 23, that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Synod will, I know, want to express our thanks to Tim and to pray for Tim and Sally as they move to a new morning in their discipleship, in the knowledge that our faithful God calls each of us, calls Tim, calls Sally, into the future that God has for us. Thank you.
I now invite the Archbishop of York to speak. Thank you.
It is my sad but joyful honour to